everybody, it's stoppage time for July 12th, 2016. Tonight we're going to focus on Orlando City as they prepare to go and play the New York Red Bulls away this week. We're going to look at the season at the half since they have completed 17 of the 34 regular season MLS matches. We are going to talk a little bit about last Friday night's match versus Houston, and we're going to preview the match tomorrow against New York Red Bulls. All right, so looking at the season so far, you can say that the season in 2016 has been a bit of a disappointment. Right now, after 17 games, we're sitting on 21 points. After 17 games last year, we were on 23 points. Our record in 2015 was 6 wins, 6 losses, 5 draws. Our record in 2016 is 4 wins, 4 losses, and 9 draws. So on the one hand, you can say that we are losing fewer games, but we're also winning fewer games, and we're having a lot more draws. So a lot more 1-point results than 3-point results this year, which accounts for the point differential. Now, in terms of scoring, we are scoring 28 goals, which is up from last year. At this time, we only had 22 goals, but we're also giving up a lot more goals. We have given up 29 goals so far this season, and after 17 games last year, we had only given up 21 goals. So the defense is a bit of a sieve, and Joe Bendick is doing a great job. Sometimes, I tell you, sometimes to my mind, he looks like the only guy that's out there trying to earn a paycheck. There are too many times that I see a lot of the other guys just sort of standing around and looking like they don't know what they're supposed to do, which is very disappointing since we have a deeper roster and more experience this year. I would hope that we would have been ahead of schedule from last season, but it seems as a club we are having a bit of a sophomore slump. Now, obviously I'm not the only person who is upset, because last Friday night after the Houston match, there was a bit of an ugly scene down by the supporter section. Apparently numerous reports and some video has surfaced where fans were yelling and cursing at some of the players from our team as they were going off the pitch at the end of the match, and some people said they were even throwing things at some of the players. Now, I know that a lot of people are very upset about the way the club has handled the firing of Coach Heath. I'm not really thrilled about it myself. I think if you're going to make a move like that during the middle of the season, you had better have a coach lined up and ready to sign the next day. It's obvious they did not, because they still don't have a permanent head coach named. Also, to do that right at the time of the transfer window mid-season, you're really hurting your chances of getting good quality players, because players are going to want to know who is going to be coaching them if they come to the club. So really very poorly handled by the front office, and they should be held accountable and should be made to answer for their poor decision making in terms of the timing with this. But we need to be careful as fans to not take out our frustration on the players themselves, because we have to remember the club has signed the players. Players didn't sign the club, and the coaches are responsible for telling the players what to do, how to do it, when to do it, what formations to play, where to play. And if they're not preparing them to be successful at those positions, then that's kind of on the coaches and not on the players. Now, the players do have to go out and execute. Like I said, I've seen, it just looks like some of the players are kind of lost out there. So I don't really know what the explanation for that is. You'd like to see that improve. The good news is, tomorrow night they do have a chance to improve it. Bad news is, they're going to have to do that on the road at New York Red Bulls. Red Bulls are sitting 4th on the table on 24 points. As I already said, we are 8th on the table at 21 points. This is the 3rd meeting between the teams. We lost on the road at the Red Bulls earlier in the year and then tied with the Red Bulls at Orlando on May 6th. Sasha Kleisten leads New York Red Bulls and the MLS with 10 assists, and Bradley Wright Phillips leads the New York Red Bulls team with 9 goals in terms of scoring. Also, on paper, this is going to be a tough match for us because the record for New York Red Bulls at home is 6-2-1, while our record on the road is 1-4-2. And to pile on the pain for Orlando City, Kaká has been ruled out for the match. He's still dealing with that calf injury that knocked him out in the middle of the Dallas match a couple of weeks ago. So I don't think that the players are going to be able to get it done. I don't think the team is going to win. I think that they will lose tomorrow night 2-1. Now, this is a closed caption directly to the players. You want to prove me wrong? Go out and win tomorrow night, all right? I will be happy to be proven wrong if you bring home 3 points, okay? If you bring home 0, then you're meeting my expectations. All right, to everybody else, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy these midweek updates, and I hope you find them useful. If you have any questions for the Lion's Teeth blog, please send them via Twitter to @Lion'sTeethBlog and use the hashtag STQ for stoppage time questions. And you can see that right there on the on your screen. And if you do send those questions, I'll try to answer them in future video segments. All right, everyone, have a fantastic week, and let's go City!